Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Terrence Daniels with Real Progressives, and I'm here on the International Turtle Day with Wasi, that's running some of the conservation programs, the turtle conservation programs here in Fiji at Treasure Island. Sorry, I'll let him introduce himself a little bit.
Bula Bunaka, my name is Wasi Kalunviti. I'm an environment officer here at Treasure Island Resort, and basically all I do is I look after the turtles, iguanas, the birds, and also the environment program. So like coral planting, cords removal, because we do a lot of marine conservation work here on the island. So basically that's all I do around the day.
So what I'm going to show everybody here, if I get a chance, I'd like to turn my screen around. If you guys are having trouble hearing me, hello Claudette, Janine. So we're here at what's called Head Start pools, and I'll probably put our camera inside of the water when I get a chance here. As you guys can see, we've got all these baby turtles swimming around. And what they pretty much do is mark the turtles, their locations when they first lay the eggs, so they know where they come back to, where they've been imprinted to, and all of that. And then they take the turtles here where they can get big enough that they have a better chance of surviving in the world, in the environment. And I'll try to get down a little bit close. You guys might have a little bit harder time hearing me when I put it inside of the water, but we'll figure all of that out. But I'll kind of give you guys a look down at some beautiful, healthy turtles. Now, if you guys look, there's what's called sargassum seaweed that's there, and just baby turtles in general, lots of turtles really like this stuff. So anytime we can get a hold of it, you can see they're all kind of hanging around it and swimming. This is just an area where they can get strong enough that we can release them in the wild, which is what we'll be doing later on today, make sure that they're healthy. This is one of the few spots in the Pacific even that will take hurt or injured turtles immediately. So when we go to some of the other pools, you can see some of the other turtles that are around and that have been hurt or injured or hit by boats or sick, and then they can bring them here so that they can get strong again and that we can release them into the wild. Now, this isn't 100% ideal. We'd like them to be able to live in their natural environment, but this is as close as we can get and keep them from being, poached on, being eaten by other animals, where we give them the best chance to get back into their environment. And we teach them here how to hunt. They give them live food, so the environment is as close as possible, where we can still kind of control what's going on. And if you notice the water system here, they pump fresh seawater in and then pump it back out, so the environment is exactly like what they would have in the wild. Yeah, and here you want to pick one of them up? There we go. So you can see a nice, healthy turtle getting strong, ready to go out into the ocean, which is the plan here. But like all of these conservation projects, it takes all of us working together. These turtles only breed, sea turtles in general, only breed about once every 25 to 30 years. So, we really are doing this for our children and grandchildren. A lot of us won't make it to see these turtles come back and spawn, but if we can take care of them enough now, they'll be there for future generations, which is really what most of these fights for ocean conservation are for. It's not for us. We've done a good job at wrecking the place. right? We have to fix it for our children and grandchildren. So here, we'll move over to some of the bigger turtles here, which I know you guys will love to see. And these are about the size of some of the ones we'll be releasing today. And you see they are fast. And that is what a beautiful, healthy sea turtle looks like. And these will be some of the ones we'll be releasing today. See how quick he takes off. And if you guys like here, I will try to put my device in the water so you guys can get a good look. So as you guys can see, here's them pumping more, the seawater in. And if you notice, there's rocks and algae, and it's as close to the environment and gives them the skills that they need to re-enter the wild. So they do like to, hide underneath the rocks, and this kind of gives them all of the tools, like I said, that they'll need in the end. This one is really photogenic. He seems to like the the camera. And how many will we be releasing today?
Today we'll be releasing five good sea turtles. Strong sea turtles that will be ready to be released.
Now, like all of these projects, there's definitely things that we could use. GPS trackers are really important, and we hope to get enough support behind some of these programs and enough people looking at it that we can that we can get some of those things. The GPS trackers are really important. Some of the new bio GPS trackers that they put underneath the skin, the same as you get for your dog, are kind of the way to go. If you put metal clips on them, the turtles outgrow them. So they won't last 30 years by the time the animals come back to respawn, but the biological ones definitely will.
Because you put them under the shell, yeah?
Yeah.
On the skin.
So they put, a little grain of rice pretty much underneath the skin, and then when we see them again in 20 or 30 years, we know where they've been. We can track what their eating habits are, how deep they go, all the things you need to protect them. If we can give them a straight shot to where they need to go without interference from fishermen and people, that's the best thing that could happen. So here, I'm going to put this back under the water where everybody seems to be hanging out here. for another pond as well.